This is Josiah Hodgett here at Shell Lake School District. Today I'm going to be looking at 6 of my favorite new features in Google Classroom. We're going to look at inviting a teacher to your class, posting a question, moving a post to the top, calendar integration, send forms in Classroom, and share to Classroom extension. These are a few of my favorite things. So to start out, I'm going to go over to a Google Classroom I created. To get to Google Classroom, you go to classroom.google.com. I also have that saved here so I can get to it quickly as a bookmark. And today I'm working in my Going Further with Google Classroom class. I've already created this class, and so let's look at the first thing. If you want to add another teacher, this is a new feature. Let's say you have an inclusion classroom, or you're co-teaching a class, or you have an aide, somebody that you want to be able to have access to be able to post assignments, edit student lists, etc. You add a teacher by going to the About tab and then hit the Invite Teacher button. To invite a teacher, you can do that like anything in Google by doing an email address. So let's say I wanted to invite myself, which of course it won't do since I am already a teacher. But I can go and find myself, get my school email, that's me, next, and then it would add it in theory. And currently it says Josiah is already a teacher in this class. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you. The second thing is over here in Stream. They added a few features to what you can add to the stream and then consolidated those features into a new plus button that's now over here on the right. If I click on that plus button, it'll give me the 4 different things that I could add to the stream. The one that I'm drawing your attention to right now is create a question. If I do that, I can create a quick question up on the board. Let's say, how many of you understand photosynthesis now? Actually, do you understand photosynthesis? Let's make it nice and straight. And then I would ask that question to the class. And then the thing it's going to ask you before you post that quick question is, do you want the students to be able to see each other's answers? Now, I will say that the students will not be able to see each other's answers until they have already submitted their response. So if you are trying to get some discussion going, you could have students submit their responses, and then they'd be able to see each other's answers and go from there. You can also select a box to let them edit their answers. I'm not really sure why you do that, but hey, there it is. So I'm going to hit cancel on that so I don't freak out my one student in here. The other thing I'm showing you now is bumping a post. The reason you'd want to do that, let's say I have this assignment down here that I want to bring back up to the top to everyone's attention. Let's say it's got a longer due date and it's just simply the stream gets full and you want people to be able to see that and get readily access to it. So you can select the edit button here. The edit menu is this 3-dot menu button. And then right there, now they added this move to the top. If I click that, then it's going to bump that assignment or that post, in this case, up to the top. And next, we're going to talk about calendar integration. What's great about Google Classroom is that it organizes and does all the Drive stuff for you. And now you can put these due dates on these assignments and different things that you create. Sorry, that would be right here. You can put these due dates here. And when you put a due date on an assignment, announcement, or question, it's going to put that right into their calendar. It's going to create a calendar for your students called Going Further with Google Classroom. And then it's going to put those things right on their calendar. To get to that calendar, you can go to About, and then Calendar, View in Classroom right here, About, Calendar, View in Classroom. It'll take you to a link where you can see the calendar. And so I've got a couple of assignments pending here on Wednesday, tomorrow. And so those assignments will show up there. Also, if I go to my Google account calendar, which I will slowly make my way over to now, without digging much into my calendar, I just wanted to show you that there is a calendar in my calendars called Google Classroom. Going Further with Google Classroom is this one right here. So if I toggle that on and off, I can see the assignments. So for both the teacher and the students, it'll automatically add that calendar and then put the assignments with due dates right in there. 2 more things. We're going to talk about forms and sharing to Classroom extension. So I'm going to go back to my class, Going Further with Google. One thing that I did earlier today, and you used to not be able to do this, I had created an exit survey in a Google form, and then I added it directly to the Google Stream, the Classroom Stream here by adding it as a Drive attachment. Now that does not add them as collaborators. It actually gives them a link to go to the View Live form so they can submit the form, and then right within here you have view responses in Sheets. So a lot of integration there to really make it a lot quicker and organized to use these forms for things like exit surveys or little quick assessments or just data collection in Google Classroom. And then our last one, let's say you're in a Chromebook classroom or a one-to-one classroom. Everyone's got their computer open, they're all in classroom, and you want to get the day started off with everyone being on the same page. So let's say I'm at YouTube, I'm looking at a video, or let's say Apple. I want everyone to go to the Apple website. So what I can do is navigate to the site I want to go to and then hit this Share to Classroom button, which is an extension I've added. When I do that, it's going to ask me which classroom do I want to share it to. I can choose from my list of classes. I want to share it with this group. And then it gives me the option to push to students, which will immediately make it a tab on their browser. I can make an announcement, which will post it in the stream, and then they'll get an email and then also create an assignment. So the push to student, if you're trying to get everyone on task, you all want to start at the same place at the same time, everyone's got their computer open, that's one way you could do that there. So if I hit push, it would push to all the students. So that is an extension. If you don't know how to add extensions, it's probably best for another video, but you can get extensions from the Chrome Web Store and then searching for extensions. So here we are. And then hit the Share to Classroom, and then it's right there. So that's how you can add the extension, add it to Chrome, sign your life away, and there you go. So that's the 6 of my favorite things. We can invite a teacher to your class, post a question, move a post to the top. It has the calendar integration. You can send forms in Classroom and share to the classroom with that extension. And that's all we have time for today. Thank you.